Most people try to lead with authority. Luffy leads with conviction. And that one trait makes people follow him, even when it looks suicidal. By the end of this video, you'll know the trait every leader thinks they have, but only the truly followed possess, and how to build it for real. Here's what people miss about Luffy. He doesn't ask the crew to follow. He doesn't negotiate their loyalty. When he says, "I'm gonna be king of the pirates," isn't bragging. He's speaking from a place so locked in that it pulls people into his gravity. Luffy's crew doesn't meet him at their best. They meet him at their lowest. Zoro defeated, Sanji conflicted, Nami trapped, Usopp insecure, Robin hopeless. And every time, Luffy's belief in his dream turns into belief in theirs. Today, we're breaking down 4 layers of Luffy's conviction, from the way he speaks his dream to the identity that makes him impossible to doubt. Let's start with the foundation, the way Luffy talks about his dream before anyone believes in him. Most people hide their goals behind jokes or maybes. Watch what Luffy does instead. Listen to how he says it.
俺はモンキー D ルフィ海賊王になる男だ
Zero apology, zero qualification. That's the sound of someone who knows. Luffy doesn't pitch his dream. He states it. There's no if everything works out. No checking faces to see who approves. When he speaks, his body, tone, and eyes are all saying the same thing. This is happening. That no-flinch delivery tells everyone around him this dream is non-negotiable. You can laugh, doubt, or walk away, but he isn't rewriting it for you. Think about your biggest goal: career, content, money, relationships, whatever it is. When was the last time you said it out loud without shrinking it so nobody would think you're doing too much? You might think, if I say my dream boldly, I'll sound delusional. You don't look delusional for speaking big. You look delusional when your actions never match your words. Luffy can say something insane because every move he makes points in that direction. Here's your first Luffy exercise. Write your dream in 1 sentence. Remove every softener. Maybe, hopefully, if I'm lucky, say it out loud once today. No joke, no explanation, no apology. That's your first no-flinch rep. If your voice cracks or you feel cringe, that's completely normal. Your brain isn't used to you taking yourself seriously. Give it a few reps. You'll notice the sentence starts to feel less like a fantasy and more like a direction. Without this, people can't take your dream seriously. If you seem half in, why should they go all in? With it, every time you say your goal, you're carving a deeper groove in your own identity. But words alone don't make people follow you. If your actions don't match the declaration, it's just noise. Watch how Luffy proves his conviction in the smallest moments. Luffy doesn't win loyalty with speeches. He wins it with 1 hat, 1 step, 1 decision. He gives Nami his treasure. The hat that represents his entire dream, without asking for anything back. No explanation, no pitch, just you're not alone anymore. Think of one person in your life who doesn't know if they can depend on you yet. If I ask them, could they point to one small moment that proves what you stand for? You might say, I don't get huge anime level moments like that. You don't need them. People judge your conviction by micro consistency. Do you show up? Do you listen? Do you keep your word when it's convenient? Today, pick one micro act of loyalty. Don't announce it, don't flex it, just do it. What if they don't notice? What if they don't react? That's normal. Conviction isn't built on instant praise. It's built on you becoming the kind of person who does the right thing, even when nobody claps. Without these small proofs, your big words never land. With them, people start to tell themselves, if Luffy says it, I can trust it. But conviction isn't just words plus actions. It's also timing. Luffy's most dangerous trait is what he does in the split second between feeling something is wrong and deciding what to do. Watch what happens when something directly violates Luffy's values. He doesn't hold a meeting, he doesn't check with the crew, he doesn't look around for permission. He just moves. That is conviction in real time. No planning committee, no poll, just pure alignment. He sees something off that violates his code and his body answers before fear can. Luffy understands something leaders forget. When you delay acting on your convictions, you teach your brain not to trust you. The more you hesitate, the more your identity shifts from I'm the person who acts to I'm the person who almost acts. Think about the last time you wanted to speak up, set a boundary, or chase an opportunity, and instead you waited until that moment died. You might say, if I act that fast, I'll be reckless. Reckless is acting from ego. Luffy acts from values. He doesn't punch every enemy, but when the line is crossed, slavery, cruelty, betrayal, his response is instant. Steal Luffy's timing system. When you feel I should do something, count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take one visible action before you hit 0. Send the message. Raise your hand. Walk toward the thing. Move first. Think on the way. If you freeze and miss the window, completely normal. Say out loud, next shot. Then look for the next tiny opportunity and commit to acting inside 5 seconds. You're retraining your brain to see yourself as someone who moves. Without this, your conviction lives only in your head. With it, people start to expect you to act where others hesitate. But Luffy's real pull doesn't come from one declaration, or one hat, or one punch. It comes from the answer to one question. Who does he believe he is? Luffy doesn't hope to become king of the pirates. He carries that identity now. Every decision filters through one frame. Is this what the future king of the pirates would do? That's the difference between wanting a title and living like it's already yours in development. What identity are you secretly living from right now? I'm the backup. I'm the inconsistent one. I'm the guy who always almost makes it. Now flip it. If your life were an anime, what role would you actually want? Not the strongest instantly, but the one who keeps showing up, keeps moving, keeps getting back up. That's your Luffy identity, and it's a choice. You might think, but I don't feel like that person yet. Neither did Luffy on day one. He wasn't strong enough, rich enough, or respected enough. But he acted from that identity anyway. The feeling came later. The world caught up to what he already believed. Here's how to start living your Luffy identity. Write one sentence. I'm the kind of person who X. Fill it with the version of you that you respect. Tomorrow, choose one action that matches that sentence, even if it's tiny. Then, repeat daily until your brain stops arguing. That's identity settling in. What if you slip back into old habits? Miss a day. Act out of fear instead of conviction. Welcome to the Grand Line. Luffy fails constantly. He loses fights, makes dumb choices, gets in over his head, but he never drops the identity. When you mess up, don't say, I knew I wasn't that person. Say, I broke character for a second. Let me step back in. Without a chosen identity, you become a side character in everyone else's story. With it, you turn into the kind of person people want to follow. Not because you're perfect, but because you're clear. Conviction isn't about being certain of the future. It's about being certain of who you are while you walk into it. Let's bring Luffy's leadership gravity together. People follow him because of 4 layers of conviction. 1. Declare without flinching. He speaks his dream with no apology. 2. Prove it in small moments. He backs it with quiet acts of loyalty. 3. Move first, think second. He acts inside the 5-second window. 4. Identity makes you inevitable. He lives like the future king in development. Foundation, system, transformation. That's how one rubber kid builds a crew willing to die for him. Real talk, crew. There were seasons of my life where I led like a side character. Soft goals, soft boundaries, soft conviction. I'd say I wanted big things, but then I'd shrink them, joke about them, or delay them, so nobody would judge me if I failed. Luffy reminded me of something simple. People don't follow you because you're loud or flashy. They follow you because your dream feels real to you, no matter who's watching. Once I started speaking my goals cleanly, moving faster, and choosing a role I was willing to own, I watched my life respond differently. If I can build that conviction, you can too. Here's your one-day challenge. Step 1. Write your dream in one sentence. No softeners. Step 2. Say it out loud once today, without joking or downplaying it. Step 3. Within 5 seconds, take one action that lines up with that sentence. Post the video, send the email, start the workout, study for 15 minutes. Something. When you've done it, come back and comment, "I took my Luffy step," and tell me what you did. I'll be reading. If you want to know what kind of anime character you actually are, how you handle pressure, confidence, and conflict, I've built something for you. It's called the Character Archetype Assessment. In just a few minutes, you'll see the anime archetype your mindset matches, your built-in strengths, the habits holding you back, and how to evolve with precision, just like a real crew member leveling up. Hit the link in the description, take the assessment, then come back and drop your archetype in the comments. I want to see how many Luffys, Zoros, and Robins we've got in the crew. Until next time, crew, under the glow of stars, we forge our future together. Captain Gio Bravo, signing off. Peace.